Hi, I'm Yahya Numan, and today I'm going to be reading my article, How Meditation Changed My Life. My life was a mess after graduation. I got married, had kids, got a job, the usual. But there was still so much I wanted to explore, so much I wanted to do. I was stuck doing something I hated. Every day followed the same debilitating routine. Wake up, go to work, work the entire day, come home, sleep. Apart from this, my house condition was wildly chaotic. I love my kids, but when you come home every day after a long hard day from work to see the condition of your house in shambles, it really hurts. I just felt that nothing was in my control. Was this the dream I had hoped for? Is this what I had envisioned? I battled depression and anxiety since I was living in such a toxic and taxing environment. Life sucked really bad. I had all these great heroes, but I didn't know how I could be just like them. I felt lost, hopeless, helpless, stranded. Was my life just becoming a mess of meaningless reports, budget cuts, anxiety, and a fight to get through to the next day? The harsh reality and how it hit me. When we are all in college, we are envisioning the life ahead of us to be great. We will have a fulfilling, healthy lifestyle with a great job and an excellent home family, right? After I graduated, I was faced with navigating the waters of taxes, loans, mortgages, interest, and so much more. I was just a kid with an engineering degree. No one taught me this. The harsh reality is most of us are forced to work in mediocre jobs where our talents go to waste and we are managed by tyrants and we face toxic people. Despite feeling on top of the world in college, we aren't prepared for these realities. No one teaches us, and we are forced to abandon our dreams of making the world a better place or even exploring to our heart's content. Life becomes a matter of survival and who can put food on the table and a roof over their heads. Eat, sleep, survive, repeat. That's it. So naturally, I got roped into this, and eventually, I became a slave of money and survival. That was what my life had become. I had no clue what to do. But little did I know, an encounter with nature would soon help me change the course of my life for the better and change my thinking completely. Why I started meditating. So there I was sitting in my cubicle as I looked up and out the window, and I saw this barren old tree. It was there since I had started working there, and I remember its leaves being full of vivid green hues, full of life once. It brought me back to good times with my friends, something that seems like a distant vision now. It was then when I went for a walk outside and came right up close to the tree. Its leaves would be back, but not for a while. It had gone for a rest during the winter. Then, in the bitter cold, it hit me. I needed to rest, take a vacation, refresh, and rejuvenate. I took a hike up to the mountains that weekend, and I experienced a beautiful thing. The silence I felt amongst the clouds and at the top of the world, it was exhilarating. No words can describe this experience. I sat down and I relaxed. I thought of nothing. My mind was blank. I had no knowledge of anything which did not change me to my past or to my choices. There was no judgment at all, just silence. It was a wonderful feeling. Once I returned home, I thought about what I had did, and I remember one of my friends in college who used to meditate a lot. He would get up at 5 a.m., go for a run, he was an athlete, and come back and meditate. From there, I went on an internet spiral searching for ways to meditate, and I saw jargon that was new to me, such as spirituality and mindfulness. I found a blog. It was called Zenify. I saw many people who experienced the same problem as me and were now on a much better course of life. How did I do it? Armed with this new information on meditation, I set out to become a spirituality guru. I have learned a lot, which I will share with you later, to get you jump started in spirituality and mindfulness. As I stated before, I subscribe to this blog called Zenify, which I highly recommend. It is this blog filled with tips on how to focus better, be more productive, and how to meditate. I struggled with a lot of challenges on my journey, from smoking to unemployment to not being able to focus at all. The idea of sitting down for 5 minutes, let alone those who sat there for years and not think of anything, was agony. But slowly I started to enter what I like to call the mind zone. I slowly reached the point where I ignored everything around me and sat amidst this giant pool of my thoughts. Out of this, I was able to extract the meaningful information that I needed. This was my mind zone. I was in this grand hall filled with the sound of silence that allowed me to really and quite truly reflect on myself as a person. I read about this on Zenify, and you can find more information there, but essentially, it's like my own personal study of sorts that really helps me take the back seat, relax, and tackle things creatively. What does science say about meditation? So, during my research on meditation, I also viewed the scientific lens through which we can evaluate meditation and how it impacts your life. Aside from many accounts for meditation being a game changer for some people, it was also noticeable that meditation practiced for as few as 10 minutes per day can help you control stress, decrease anxiety, improve cardiovascular health, and achieve a greater capacity for relaxation. So, what is there to learn from my life? My life has been full of ups and downs. But if there's one thing you should learn from my life, is to first of all change your thinking about life. You are not constrained by anyone or anything. You are in the driver's seat of your own life. You have the power to change everything and change the world or ruin your life like I was doing. I would definitely recommend you to check out Zenify or even start meditation. I looked for new opportunities and now I have changed my bad habit. It's really crazy how far I've come. I'll leave you all with this great quote from Hal Elrod. The moment you accept responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you gain the power to change everything in your life. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That's all from me. Have a great day. Have a great day.